Hi everybody, I'm Jason Matity with getfishing.ca. Well, ice fishing season comes to a close in April and makes way for open water season coming up in May. And what's really important is that when you pack everything away for the summer, that you do it correctly so that you protect your gear so nothing is ruined when you pull it out in November, early December when it comes to ice fishing season again. So I've got a nice tent here. I want to make sure everything's dried out. Often when you put things away in the ice, everything's wet from the ice surface. So this gives a good chance for everything to dry out so your zippers don't rust and mold doesn't set into the material. Same thing with chairs or anything else that gets wrapped up tightly. When it comes to gear itself, I store my rods and my lures in this lovely gear bag. I make sure everything is open to the elements so things can dry out inside there too. Open up my lure trays so the sun can get in there and dry out any humidity or anything that may have accumulated. When it comes to rods and reels, I make sure if I'm going to reuse these reels for open water fishing on bigger rods that I change the line out. Because the last thing you want when you start the open water season is to break off fish because you had old line that got beat up from the rigors of ice fishing. So that's really important that you do that as well. And when it comes to my electric auger that I have here, I make sure the battery's charged up before I put everything away in a nice cool place. If you have a gas auger, just follow the manufacturer's recommendations in the manual of how you should properly store that in the summertime. And when it comes to the engine and everything else, no maintenance really to do on an electric engine, but pull the bolt out and make sure things can slide out properly. If there's any rust on either the shaft or inside, just emery cloth it a little bit and put some like WD-40 or some light oil on it and make sure that everything is properly lubricated in there so you can get this on and off so you don't have any issues with rust. And that's about all you got to do to make sure that everything is properly put away, dried out, so that things are in really good shape when you pull it out for the winter.